Hey, Modified 95 family, what is up? I'm back in my garage, just got home from work, and right now it's just the Honda boys out today, because that's all that is here. It's just the EKs and the wagon. My work is super awesome. They let me keep so much Honda stuff where it did not belong, but it just provided extra space for me. So now they need it moved, and so I'm just taking it home a load at a time. So I'm gonna show you what I brought home. But today's video is actually gonna be about my 1997 Honda Civic hatchback. Another favorite. This one is definitely a neck breaker. There's really nothing special about it, honestly. It's probably the slowest one of the cars I have, but I've done a fair amount of sticker tuning, which definitely gets positive attention. Not in the country where I live, but out in the cities. If I go over to the valleys like Bakersfield or LA, people are always looking, give me thumbs up, stuff like that. So I feel like maybe I'm doing a good job. I really don't think it's possible to have too many Honda parts. Today I was able to pick up this spare B16 head I got a hold of. It needs a lot of work. The machine shop said that he didn't feel like dealing with it, which is fine because it'll save me a little bit of money. This head is toast and just for parts, but still it's good to have. This ginormous Harbor Freight impact that gets the main crank pulley off. That's the whole purpose of that. We just use it for that. I got the super great deal on these Dev Sport side splitters. I don't know whether it's going to go on this car because I have two pairs. I have a Top One Motorsports one that I was given, and I have these ones I have to decide which one I like. And I have this really cool shop jack that was given to me by a friend of mine who moved away. He had no space for it, so I said, yeah, I'll take care of it for you. So this is all going into the garage with everything else. Let's go check out that hatchback. All right, here's the last of my babies. This is the most there's going to be in my collection at one time, 4. So this is a 1997 Honda Civic hatchback. It's one of my favorite. It came in this color white. I thought it was championship white because it's my favorite color. It's actually why I bought it. I got it for $1,500. It came with a D16 Y8. So that was very nice to have a little VTEC, even though it's only a single cam. But I have made some improvements. Still a lot of work to be done. I was lucky enough to have a leftover CTR rear lip, which I added on there. And then, like I said, sticker tuning, tons and tons of stickers. Came with the carbon fiber wing. Of course, it's not Type R, but I love the stickers and the Kanjo stickers. This was a cool find. I found these about an hour south of where I live. This guy was selling them. They were plasti dip black. This looked like I like the design. Just looked generic, like a no-name brand type rim. They were actually Radiators, so I actually sprung for it and got them powder coated to this bronze. Remind me of the Mugen style rims. And then I put these JK tires out of India. Seems to be, they seem to work really good. They're not very loud. They seem to stick for how I drive it. Nothing too crazy. And you can see the rear disc brakes back there. So let's go ahead and check out the front and the engine bay. Here we go. This side's a little bit better as we're coming to the front. Same thing. This one I actually sprang for the actual JDM mirrors because I could not find the knockoff ones. This has a lot of little nicks and stuff to the body that need to be cleaned up. You can kind of see the difference because I decided I was like, oh, it's champ white. I'll just paint everything champ white. Well, this fender is painted champ white. You can see how it does not match the body of the car. So we will definitely figure that out. But this is the front end. I have a new front lip I need to put on here because I just curved the heck out of this one. Not sure what I was thinking, but I definitely was not being careful. And like I said, you guys have all seen an engine bay before. Nothing too special about this. Just tried to clean this bad boy up with moving the wires from the headlight harness to the outside. This makes it a lot cleaner in there, but redid this whole engine bay. Tried to clean up the firewall, get rid of a ton of stuff. I wasn't so hot with the overspray. The wagon will be as perfect as I can make it. Everything in here is just best effort. S2000 clutch master, that's pretty effective. I like that. Not only is it a little bit more low profile, but it makes the shifts very smooth in this. But this, yeah, just B16A2 out of a Civic Si. Got really lucky and found these carb legal DC sports headers, so I should be able to ref with this. And this is supposed to be like, you know, you have your one comfortable one, the family goes in. So I'm trying to get the AC set up. I need to replace the, I want to say, evaporator. yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the evaporator, not the condenser. It's under the hood, so we're still getting to that. I saw this really cool write-up on the Type R intake, so I took a Civic EX1 and an aluminum tube. I don't need to tell you what you can do with an aluminum tube, but I took all that and I made it like this. I need to mount it a little bit better, but it's pretty clean and it's still all factory. A little tube in there, so I'm hoping the ref will not mind that. But this thing runs good, but it's just, you know, base like 160 horsepower, so it's nothing crazy, especially these days, but I'm working on it, cleaning it up. I think maybe one day we'll paint that valve cover red, like in my 2000, so it has more of that Type R feel. And then I was finally spraying for this radiator. It's an aluminum one, and it's leaking, so that's why I'm not running this car. So it's just sitting here getting dirty at the moment. This is another shot from the front. You can see that I'm missing my side marker because we put them in, did not wire them in, and this one happened to fall out in the freeway. Of course, it's gonna shatter and fall apart. So I have another set to definitely go in. This one, I think I also lowered it on KYB AGX struts, but I used 10 springs for this one, so it's a little bit higher. So you can see kind of the wheel gap and it's a little bit more flush on here, as opposed to this one where it's more tucked. And these should be both the same. Wheels 15 inches on both and the same size tires, 195 50/15s, fit in and work great. So as we move inside the car, this has some pretty cool things. Once again, I really love the RSX steering wheel. I think it's super comfortable and it's like the perfect size for these. And it just looks better than the chunky stock one. The airbag, of course, is not hooked up. Neither is there an airbag over there. This car, I found out, used to be an automatic, so I had no trouble running the CRV cluster, which is also automatic. So when this starts, it's funny because the number 1 lights up on here. I just think it's funny. I'm not going to bother covering it up. I tried to get a little bit different from the other ones. I had block off trays for both these. And then I put the stereo down here. Nothing too fancy, but it works. Just an eBay short shifter and knob. ECU's still out. Rocking my EP3 seats. I mean, definitely a worthwhile mod. I'm 6'2", so the only thing that's kind of a drawback about these seats is that they sit a little bit higher. So my head is very close to the headrest, but it's still really comfortable. Got a great deal on these. These came out of an EK4, I believe. But yeah, tops and bottoms, they fit really snugly in the back. And I love them. Yeah, so this is what I got going in here so far. I'd love to hear what you guys think, any ideas. I got tons of things I want to do to this. And so I'll show you on video. So you definitely know where the Honda stuff happened with all my babies sitting out here. Yeah, I try to keep it as legal as possible. This is my housemate. He has an EK as well. And he is the mechanical genius. He knows how everything works. So any questions, I always ask him first before I have to go search for it or ask, you know, Chris Fix or anyone else on here. So yeah, that was my last car that I wanted to show everybody. And so now we got to get to work. I got a lot of videos coming out. The next thing, besides finishing up cleaning this garage, which is not something we'll watch on video, will be just taking apart the wagon, seeing what the condition is, what everything is like underneath. I definitely feel like it's been an accident. It's had some work done to it. So I just want to make sure that the bones are good. All right, well, see you next time.